Peregrine falcons were an endangered species here in Ohio and actually federally listed as well. In 1999, they were taken off the federal listing, and in 2008, they were downlisted to threatened here in Ohio. We're going to put two different bands on the bird. You'll notice in front of me I have two sets of these two different bands. The first one is the U.S. Fish and Wildlife band. It has a unique identifier number, but it's difficult to see from a distance. It's like their social security number. The second band you can see from a distance and allows us to observe the birds from a distance, and our volunteers and staff to identify the birds for us. The first band that I'm putting on is the Fish and Wildlife band. It's a bend-over band, so it sometimes takes a little extra time. The female bands are a little bit thicker than the male bands, so a little bit more difficult to put on sometimes. And this is actually how we sex the bird, is by the width of the leg. The females have considerably wider legs. They don't grow wider at this age. They've stopped growing. They'll grow longer but not wider. And the males have thinner legs. Now, bringing the population back, because they like these tall structures like cliffs, they adapted really fantastically in urban environments, on coal plants, on bridges and things like that. So working with different partners and companies was a good opportunity to place boxes out into these new cliffed atmospheres for the birds, and they've done quite well. So once this bird fledges, it'll hang around for a little bit. It'll learn how to fly for most of the summer. It'll hang around this area with the adults and really learn and get up to speed with their speeds, which the bird flies up to over 200 miles per hour. As far as where they go and where they wander, again, some of them stay put, but this one will likely be pushed off of the territory by the adults. We've had birds show up in Ontario, Canada, Pennsylvania, Indiana, Illinois, and as far south as Texas. So they kind of really disperse all over the place.